Alright, what up, everybody? Top to top, it's your boy Jay, Super Saiyan Jaffe.
Cool guy JD on the IG. Big Mo, Big Seymour Kate.
B-Day of Rodagues, B Daylight on our Instagram.
Jordan Aggies or Rodagues, Aggies, Puhdgeez.
Come on.
On IG.
Plug that thing, plug it.
Yeah, how you like the rims?
Young Wizard or Wizard, Wizard728 on Instagram and Twitter. WZRD728.
Okay. Violators, like we said, we happy we got our new guest on Rodagues. You already know they popping.
Yes,
you already
sir.
know how it
Appreciate y'all
is.
boys pulling up to
Happy
the
y'all
set.
boys is with us.
You already know.
Nice little throwback.
Give me some, give me some, give me some.
Come on.
That's a nice shirt.
Shit reminiscent
Thank
right
you,
here.
bro. You know, I be dripping. I be dripping. I ain't
I know. I really see, bro.
Drip, drip.
You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna take that diesel thing. Give me 30 days. 30 pounds, 30 days.
30 pounds, 30 days.
That's the push-up challenge?
I know y'all probably saw the photo shoot and everything. Come on, man. Damn.
Violator photo shoot.
The Violator photo shoot.
That shit was fire.
I ain't gonna lie though, I looked a little too round and brown in that joint, so
That shit was fire.
You got your fit off though.
I know.
That's like Papa
Oh yeah,
Bear.
you definitely got your shit on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite picture was the one just with the mic.
Just with the mic. Yeah,
Nah, Joe had the joint like this.
It was quite respectable.
Someone said this looked like an R&B group.
Oh yeah, I'm good on her too, by the way. Yeah, I'm good on her. You know who you is too.
But the crazy thing is Smurf said the same thing. I'm
That
like,
shit
yo,
funny
come
as hell.
on, man.
That's fire.
I mean, but we was icy like 10-17. You already know.
That was a rise photo shoot,
You already
though.
know.
I was inspired.
Shout out to James.
Yeah, word. You
Word.
did.
Those who don't
Yeah.
know, James,
Right there.
engineer, producer,
You feel me?
Me and James
photographer by trade.
we were in all 4 high school homerooms together.
Me
and
too.
James.
Me too.
Andrew, come on, get at us.
I'm just
We taking it back. This is like cafeteria shit right here.
So
That's a
basically, what
fact.
my
Stuff.
man is saying, this is Cheektowaga Central.
Come on.
Back in the day, you already know how it goes.
Not
A
these
lot
two.
of it.
Not
Not
these
it.
two.
Not me.
Well, not everybody, We gotta
For the most part,
mix it a
though.
little
The
bit.
people
I
that
was a
matter.
city kid.
Nah, see, back in the day
I
though,
was a city
back in the
boy.
day, Cheektowaga, I would say top 5 popping schools in Buffalo.
I thought it out. I thought it out there.
Like
Cheektowaga
06, 07, Cheektowaga Central was a top 5 popping high school.
Yeah, we was like rich black.
It was Cheektowaga. you got Cheektowaga, Sweet Home, McKinley.
Yeah.
And Weejack would be probably like number
Tech
5.
was popping. Tech was
Tech-
popping.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, when I
We
first-
would have been like 3. We'd have
When
been
we first
We
got
went
into
fucking
high
Sweet
school,
Home.
all them girls, bro. All them girls.
Like a lot of niggas.
Oh
was
my
lying on their
gosh.
address, though.
That's just sweet home. That's what sweet home do.
that was definitely
Nah, we tried to get Malcolm up in there.
He was going
Yeah, it was hella niggas. Yo, put this address,
Yeah,
bro.
come on.
You
Straight
just
for the
need a
football
mailing
team.
address.
Apartment
Straight
6.
straight for the sports.
Oh man, that's going back.
that was definitely the wave. But yo, Violators, I wanted to say, man, last week's episode, hope y'all tuned in that Valentine's Day episode. We had the ladies on, killed it.
And you can always go back and watch it. Because you know what, that type of stuff, that relationships, that stuff lasts forever.
Hope y'all had a good Valentine. I will say that. But that's old news. I got my guys on. We're gonna talk a little turkey. Rodagues and the Violators. It's inevitable. You already know.
He's in the building.
We've been waiting
Mad
for this. We've dead butt been waiting for this.
Yo, and I
It's
want to
very
say that
exciting.
that artist exhaustingness, that joint is fire.
Yes, sir.
we gonna talk music, y'all shit later on in the show, but I just gotta let you know that shit was fire. But I would say, like, starting off with everything, like, yo, Rodagues, like, that's a creative ass name. Like, it really is. Just thinking outside the box. Yo, how y'all come up with that? I like that. For the people who don't know in the town.
Man. So we were just in a room one time, and it was literally just like Jordan Aggies, P-E-G-U-E-S,
Come on.
Brandon Day, and then DeMario Rhodes. And then we just
on the
like,
couch.
we just put it together. But the H looked stupid in it, so we had to take out the H. So, I mean, that's my explanation.
And I
On
do
the H.
remember, like, early on in the game, like, yeah, Rodagues, I mean, that's tight for now, but we ain't gonna stick with it. It ain't nothing that will get tatted on us and shit.
And
No,
now
but-
shit. tattooed
Show it. Show it.
Now we
that.
super tatted.
And our we
Talk
trust.
your shit.
on my
Yeah, we
hand,
trust.
so it's real.
Exactly.
Big facts. Oh, don't, man, shout out to my man's D Rose in the back. He in the cut.
Sir.
Cool.
Come on.
Gang.
That's Monchi.
The manager. That's the manager right there, man.
Big
original. But you know, the crazy thing is, like, people just, they see y'all three, but they don't understand how deep y'all boys really is. Y'all really like Buffalo's Wu-Tang Clan.
No,
Come on.
come on.
Come on.
I like that.
Y'all definitely got, y'all got a sound. Y'all got your own sound, and I definitely mess with that wave.
Appreciate
Real
that, man. Yeah, that's zoning out, trying to figure out what we're about, truly. You know, not trying to figure out how to get in rap, but figuring out, well, we already figured out what we like, and now how do we make what we like? And that's what it is now. Years in the making. It's just like something different.
Man, listen, I remember having ciphers at the house, just on the couch, just freestyling for hours.
Come on.
First of all, I started like smoking at your house.
That's a fact.
Let alone like
Are we talking about
rapping. Julius was one of the first people that told me one of my verses was whack. Early on, we was rapping at my dad's house when I was in like 7th grade. Just decided to rap one day. And yeah, he told me my verse was whack. I'll never forget it.
But you probably needed that though.
I needed that for real. That
Yeah.
really worked. I rewrote my verse, didn't show him the second joint, but
That's right.
I ain't about to get shit on the second
that was
time.
like
Come on.
I probably only got like 3 times in my life somebody said that was whack. I probably only got like 1 time in my life somebody said my verse was whack.
But you know what the crazy thing is, like, you know, man, that's really my brother, man. Like, from 7th grade, we just been close ever since. I mean, playing street football.
I remember
you know
them
what I
days.
mean? Street football, out there practicing. B had the arm. We used to call him Magic.
Come
We
on.
used to be out there like
Magic.
Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison practicing the toe tap.
No, I got one. This might violate a little bit, but
Oh, come on.
you remember, Joe, you remember, because you were the one that, this is a violation on my behalf. But y'all boys ever, well, I know who did or who didn't, y'all boys ever group beat off? So listen, I'm beating off, right? No, listen, I'm beating off, right, in the basement with my boys and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody had their own corner. I mean,
Everybody had their own corner. Everybody had their own blanket.
I was there.
Nah, you wasn't there, bro. You coming in. You coming in. Listen. So this is like 7th grade, right? So I'm new to the system. I'm new to Cheektowaga. And nah, boys, listen.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When you
Yeah,
talk
now I
about,
gotta hear this story.
So we
All
in the
the booty
basement.
talks,
We
all
in the
the booty
basement.
talks.
You know what I'm saying? And my dad had the DVD stash, and the
Booty
homies
talk
knew
1 through
that my
80.
dad had the DVD stash. And yeah, so we group beating. You know what I'm saying? Just watching the same video. You feel me? We got separate blankets and shit, right? And I had to finish. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, I wasn't beating like typical beating. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't just like a sit upright under the blanket beater. I had to like, I had to like, you feel me, James? I had to like lay down right on my shit and try and hump my shit. This is like 7th grade though. This ain't how it is
that's some old
nowadays.
other shit.
Yeah, that's some all other shit.
Yeah.
But I'm with the nah, bro. It gets good. So I'm with the homies and shit, group beating. You know what I'm saying? And I can't finish.
You was getting your shit up.
I'm getting it off, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in my position.
Right.
So
What's your
I
position?
get up and I go to my position,
not
right?
supposed to ask a
And I
man
start
that
smacking.
question.
Nah, that's genuine. That's a genuine inquiry.
Okay, all right.
He open with a group beat.
Anyways, I'm about to finish. I'm about to finish. Why do I piss instead of finish?
He keyed.
Instead of coming, I peed, right?
He keyed.
So I'm pissing everywhere in my basement, and like, that's a terrible situation in itself. I'm pissing in my basement. My homies is here. My meat's out in front of this big screen TV. And, like, so I get to school the next day after like trying to, you know, get it out of my head.
Oh, damn.
Why does Joe pull up on me in the cafeteria after we not supposed to talk about this? This information is classified. Joe pulled up on me in the cafeteria like, yo, bro, you keyed? I said,
Yeah, oh,
violated. You've been a violator, bro. You've been a violator.
how I know?
Probably Julius.
Probably Julius.
Probably Julius. I got violated early in the game.
I'll
That
plead
shit
the
funny
fifth.
as hell.
I plead.
Yeah,
the fifth.
man. Group beat off though. Group beat off with your homies. I'm telling you.
I'm good on that
That was
shit.
Get
before
closer.
Rodagues.
Come on, bro. We gonna.
Group beat off was before Rodagues.
I was violators. I was definitely doing something else.
It went down on Normandy. Never,
Yeah, I just.
I ain't mad to everybody.
it went
You
down on
know,
Normandy.
I wasn't outside.
I just found out boys was smashing back in these days, and I was definitely not anywhere near that. As you can see, I was
getting down.
No, but I wasn't.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
them 05, 06.
boys was
07,
getting
back in
cheeks.
the- yeah.
I was comfortable beating off in front of my friends.
In your position, don't forget your position.
In my position, that was a one-time thing though. You know
I mean,
what I'm
but
saying?
still, like your dad had the exclusive. Like we used to just steal. Me and Mark used to steal them
Come
joints.
on.
Like-
Yo, watch if this shit gets watched by my dad though. That's
Oh.
gonna be funny. What's crazy is the babysitting job I just left. They were like, "Yo, your podcast thing. When can we watch it?" I was like, "Wednesday." I was excited.
Hey.
They about to see some shit. They
Everybody heard about the group
about to hear about that group beat up.
It's lit with that.
And your violators, that's all I'm saying. You come to the round table with the violators, you're going to get some exclusive violation stories.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Even if I'm
with it.
violating myself. You feel me?
But I will say, bro,
I'm violating
I do
too, I'm
apologize.
Oh, no, it's cool, bro.
Because that's exposing.
That's
I
exposing
ain't
big
about
time.
that. I ain't
But
about
at the
that.
time, I was just like, damn. I had to just get over it real quick. I pretty much threw it out until like 2 weeks ago. I was telling the homies this story. Like, yo, this shit funny as hell. Oh, we about to get on the show. I can't wait. Let's see if they really in the violation. I violate myself on this shit.
That was a violation.
That's funny.
Damn.
Big facts, big facts.
Yeah, good
back.
beating off.
Throw it back.
That's a throwback.
Beat off.
I needed that story.
Come on.
I appreciate a good.
That's good
I
shit.
appreciate a good story. So
Jordan used to eat in the bathroom in high school. So
Come on, bro.
my bad. My bad.
you took fruit snacks in the
Nah, like
Tray, whole tray in the stall. Sad.
Talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it, bro.
What you want me to say?
You can tell you involved.
Did the bathroom smell mess you up?
Nah, man.
No?
Nah. It was just a tough time, man. I was I was just going through a lot. You feel me? Like I had just moved, and I was in like this big ass high school, and I didn't know nobody, and I was just really, really fucking shy. And then these
In the
girls,
toilet? You was eating in the stall? Like, where did Trey go?
You can paint a picture.
It is sad.
Like, you can't sit Indian
He was,
style.
he was at the sink with the
Man,
tray
he was
right
at the
there,
store,
bro.
door closed.
Nah, he was just like holding it, standing up, just like pacing.
In the stall. That shit's sad, right? That shit's sad.
You had to take
Bro,
I had to change
we all
gears.
got, we all got low points, fellas.
You had to
That's
get
true.
best friend.
Yeah.
nah, like, yo, this man crazy. Yo, no.
You
no,
want one?
bro.
That's how we look at it.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy because I promise you, like I had girls. You feel me? I just I was really, really fucking shy. You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? And I
JP
just
got the
couldn't.
biddies, bro.
You feel me? There was these senior girls who
Sorry,
invited
what
me
are
over
biddies?
to sit with them one time, and they was like, you know what I mean? They were all Spanish. You feel me?
Bad bitches.
You feel me? Cold. So then, like one day they just weren't there, and I was like, oh, damn, y'all not
What
here.
this mean?
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I gotta go pee.
I gotta go to bed.
I don't know what
Take
this
my
means.
tray with me.
You know what though?
Damn.
I can respect that because my first day at Cheektowaga Central, I was hella shy too. My mother was like, "Yo," I had to get on the bus. She said, "Yo, you see that kid sitting on the corner?
We drafted
Go
you.
talk to him."
Can I tell this story?
You can lead into after.
Can I speak for Rome?
So okay, yeah.
All right. So
Boom.
Joe, Jay was already had his facial hair when we was in the 6th grade.
He looked
big
like
as
that
head.
in 6th grade.
So
I developed fast. by the
So
way.
Rome was like, oh, and you just see this grown man come to him. He's like, oh, excuse me, sir. He's like, I'm standing on the bus. The 6 is that way.
Shout out Rome, man.
Yeah, but see, I was put in a peculiar ass situation because my mother was in the window looking at me. She said, "Yo,
Oh,
Jack,"
yeah.
she said, "Yo, you see that kid? Go talk to him." I said, "Nah, come on."
That's crazy.
So I walk up to the bus and hey, is this the bus going to Cheektowaga Central? He said, "Yeah, I'm Joel."
And I had a little peach fuzz then, but this dude had a beard. I'm over here. I got home. I'm putting my mind wild growth on my finger, just like, we gonna catch up.
I developed fast. I had facial hair before others.
Yo, I remember you and Rome came in like 3 days straight. We were matching jerseys on. Oh, yes.
I remember-
Marshall Falk. Rome had the faded Marshall Falk.
And we exploited it. Damn, I was an exploiter. Damn it, Brandon, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I
man.
was an exploiter.
Violator from the beginning.
Oh, come
It's
on.
cool.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
I didn't.
Dude,
It
I know
does.
you
It
remember that.
all adds up now. But like I said, man, switching gears a little bit. But like I said, we gonna I want to have fun with this episode. I'm happy y'all boys on with us. But what I want to know is what we want to know is how y'all boys become a group. How y'all? I mean, we know how you got the name, but how did you guys actually like form a rap group?
Right.
It was like boys was doing music before we even knew each other. So that was just shit was just in us already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when we met in college, it was just like,
What college did you go to?
my dad.
Oh, okay.
So that shit. Oh, okay.
I put up on D Rose a few times at my
So
dad.
yeah.
I did meet you before.
Yeah.
You went to N-Trip.
Nah, I was gonna go to the intro, but I didn't.
I think that was Ferg, bro. You violated him.
Nah, but it was you though. It definitely was you.
In the
Shout
dorm,
out
because
Ferg.
I used to
Yeah.
pull up
Say,
on
oh,
D
hell
Rose
no.
a few times. I think we was in the dorm. We was cooling in the dorm,
Oh
chilling.
yeah.
He wasn't known by Jordan. He was B more back then.
Yeah.
Jai.
I ain't have my name yet.
He ain't had no hair.
Yeah, you gotta work for your name.
Yeah, I gotta work for
around
my
here.
name. I had to work my crazy.
When did you start doing music? I never asked you this.
Like shit. Man, I want to say forever, but like you know how that feel. Like when you can go back to the motherfucking third grade and be like, nigga, I remember my motherfucking rap.
When did you start on Fruity Loops?
Like 2010 probably, but then I got serious probably 2012. So like,
You got a tape?
Hmm?
You put a tape out?
yeah, I got a couple on Apple Music. We got Perception.
And this all before Rodagues.
Oh no! I was probably just like dropping a little song, like here and there.
I mean, but
Like-
drop your albums.
Huh?
Drop your tapes on the Apple Music, because them joints hits.
Oh, word. We got
Perception.
Perception. That's with me and JP. Like they said, Artist Exhausting. Them boys are that. Beta and JP. Ocean 7, I got on there. And Fly Tunes, I got on there too. That was my first time I put on there.
Trumper Boy, my joint.
Flight to back.
Yeah.
Wizzle got the most on Apple Music. Wizzle got the most music out in general.
No, his
I
shit
mean,
smart.
like, I was just always on like a mission. Like, I had my mom caught me a Mac, like 2012, probably. Like, so like I was just like, man, I'm about to start recording and shit. I used to have us in my house and shit, like back in college, like recording in my room.
You want to tell me about how you moved to Atlanta too? Let's talk about that a little bit first.
Yeah, that was 2014 when me, D Rose, Jacob Condi, you know what I mean, we had graduated and shit. These graduated too. Everybody graduated, you know what I mean? We all graduated. Nigga, the R graduated.
Yeah.
So
2014 when Rodagues.
so after that, I had moved to the A just to, branch out, see what could happen. I mean, that's when I really came into my own though, being on my own, working, making beats every day, just fucking freestyling, working. Because we was freestyling all the time, like you said, like on the couch freestyling. So I just went with that same mentality, just freestyle. That's how Fly Tunes came about. When I came back in 2016, I just dropped shit. that I was doing
We
down
had
there.
albums on that couch.
Yeah, bro. It's just mad shit. But that shit just developed. We just take this shit more serious and like serious every day. So this shit just getting crazier and crazier, bro.
Hell yeah. I definitely been rapping this whole time. Like, all while I was in school, we would be in the basement hooking up a mic like this through the, like, top panels and having them hang down, like, the basement. Like
The
Rap
first time
City.
I came over your
First
house
time ever.
was to do music.
Come on.
That was the first time.
And I can even, like, go back before then. It was my punishment activity to write a rap. Mad as hell. Like, it was always my go-to when I was pissed off or I couldn't play the game or like when there was nothing else, I could rap.
Oh
And that was
man, you used to get on
And
punishment
this
easily.
taking back to high school days.
Yeah, even before high
Middle
school.
school.
And see, that's okay. Even middle school. Okay, so that's
Before
the thing.
that.
See, I didn't know you were in music back then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but-
I didn't know either though, technically.
like,
Like,
none
This is like dabbling.
I was just writing when shit got hard, but
We wrote a song
outside
about
of music, I definitely was doing film. Like, I definitely wanted to be a director up until, a couple years ago. I wanted to be a film director. Like, I wanted to do videos, do movies and shit like that. And was rapping the whole time. And then I saw, once I saw Odd Future, man, it was a rap. Once I saw Tyler, the Creator, and them boys just, like, being
got the
youthful,
formula.
being fuck-ups, or being F-ups. Like,
That's the thing. I want actually that goes to a question I wanted to ask. I was gonna say, y'all got it. Like I said at the top of the show, y'all got a unique sound, and I like it. A lot of people do. Like, what do you feel like you like model your sound from? Like, Where you get it from? Like,
I think we all got
It's
really
three
good
different
taste.
sounds. Like,
That's a
like,
fact.
you can give us the same sample and we'll come up with 3 different type of songs to that shit. Like,
That's a fact.
yeah.
Everybody in the group now is producing. I'm the last one to get to it. You
Shout
know?
out to Kanye.
Yeah, it's
too.
so much. It's Kage Durin, you know what I mean?
Shout out-
Super
yeah, there's
producer.
a lot of us. Everybody produces though. Everybody
Novel,
makes their own beats.
AJ Spliff.
that's dope as hell.
And it's
Sean.
all with really refined personal taste. We're all from like super different backgrounds, right? So my parents, like I got a white mom and a black dad, and like did both houses.
He got a cop mom, no dad.
You know,
You feel me?
that's R&B.
I got a
This
young
nigga
mom.
emotional.
I don't fuck with my dad.
It's all good.
Come on, so he mad sometimes in his music. Like,
Super emotional.
Mom, you
Put that pain in them
Beats,
I was about to
hands.
say you can feel that.
Like,
I can feel that.
and
No, I
especially
feel it.
when it's made in the beats, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think rap is doing right now is a lot of copycat stuff. Not even just lyrically in the literal 808s and stuff like that. Like, so we just coming straight from we trying to get comfortable in our own brains and then make something of it. You know
So
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
think y'all like creators of like a new wave in no sense?
It's like, I mean, I don't really, I don't think you can copy it for real.
I agree with that.
Like, it's so unique. It's like you can't ride it.
It's not too many people in the town.
Yeah, like you ain't
That's
gonna
riding
sound
that
like
wave.
this.
And you can hear when they trying too.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
like-
You know what I'm saying? Like we not rapping about like if we rapping about something growth wise all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is never just demeaning a bitch or anything like that. Like it's always with purpose because that's how we living. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be the best us that we can be, and we really trying to put it in this music like that. You know how we deal with our struggles.
So from
And
like
you said something like that this past week. What you say? Imitation is the best form
Form
of
of flattery.
That's real, man.
Imitation's best
And that's
form
why
of
it's a
flattery.
hesitation, like, cause I don't know. I don't think we sound like anybody around us, but I don't think that we're the first to do it like this.
bro,
You know
I
what
remember
I'm
the
saying?
Addict series. Remember them days?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that's a
That's our
throwback.
first house.
And like boys came a long way with that.
That's crazy, man.
So like where do y'all want to take this? You know, how far do you what can you do with this?
I just want
Global.
to get. I want to get.
I mean
paid
that's an
off of
obvious
it, man.
answer. Come on.
I want to be super big, but I want to be super wealthy off of it too. You know,
Yeah.
like I
You want to sustain a living.
Like,
off of it.
bro, we
Yeah,
got so
real
many
living.
lanes. Like, it's not just music. Like, boys in the fashion, boys do videos, boys rap, boys
like New York
produce.
Fashion Week
Yeah.
model.
I was looking for my original
so-
Pagese shirt.
Yeah,
Designer.
Yeah, I still
he
got it,
stitch every
boys.
day damn
The
near.
boys
We
do
got
sports.
sewing
Like,
machines.
it's so much shit. Like,
Come catch Rodagues on a basketball court.
basketball court, soccer
Please catch
field.
Rodagues on a basketball
We got
court.
professional soccer players
Please put money
We
on
got
Rodagues on a
coaches.
basketball court.
and 5-on-5. So that's it.
Yeah.
You hear that? Violators ain't issuing that young challenge. I ain't
on.
saying nothing.
Boys
No,
not
you
losing.
heard?
Hey man, listen. Okay, this is years in the making. Okay, I definitely respect and love the rap community, but any music group
Talk
can
that
get this
shit.
work on a basketball court. All right, I'm done.
Nah, on a mic too. Talk your shit.
I'm done.
Real
That's all I
shit.
need to say.
Nah.
And we got Mon as our hack man.
Yeah, six-man
if-
Bruce
if
Bowen,
we need
hack
to
man
get
of the
fouls, we got a foul.
First team on defense.
Lance Stevenson. Look at Lance in his face and say he don't like he fouling.
What they talking about?
But jumping off, the thing is, you know, like I said, I've been here from the beginning. You know what I mean? Yo, another flashback.
Come on.
You remember when we remixed the Marcus Houston All Because of You and we were singing about a girl giving us that CD?
I think so.
Oh wow.
What do you remember the chorus? Just give me one line. I'll probably
Dude,
come on.
Oh, you can't bring up nothing like that and not.
I
not
definitely
be able to
remember,
come
bro.
back
I just
with
don't
it.
remember the line.
Was this playing at the
you the type, boo. Make a nigga want to fight you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Yo, flashback. But listen.
Because Jude Big Brother was spitting.
Yo,
Smurf
yeah.
was like one of the first real rappers I've seen. Quiet Boy was one of the first real rappers I saw trying to go for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's me too.
Straight
One of
up.
the first rappers in the town. Yeah.
Like I've never seen anything until then. Like
And
I
it's-
mean, no, actually my cousins too, but outside of family and stuff. You know.
I mean, at one point in time, it literally was Benny and my brother. Like, my brother made radio music and Benny made the street sound. And that's when he was going by 2 Chainz Benny Man.
Yeah.
That's before, you know, 2 Chainz. But it's crazy, though.
It's crazy, man.
Because he went down, he worked in Atlanta a little bit, and then Titty Boy was 2 Chainz. But,
He
you
probably
know,
gave it to his ass.
yeah, so I don't know about that, but you know, still. But one thing I love though about you know
shot.
Rodagues is the music is beautiful, But ain't nothing like one of those performances, boy.
Come on.
Them performances, man.
Yeah.
That's our whole shit, man. Like, in my opinion, I think it's 50-50, right? Like, curating it, making it, and then performing it. But we kind of, early on, we didn't always have a studio on hand. So we making a song, not recording it, taking it to an open mic or something. Taking it to somewhere that we could get this shit off and try and see what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? So we practice on the stage now. We
that's a style.
Yeah, there's been times we done remember wrote a song the day before a performance and remembered the shit to perform it the next day.
really putting
Like-
it to it, like in the car on the way there,
Yeah.
just reciting it over and over again, getting it wrong and hoping for the best.
For the people that never been to a Rodagues show, them shits is legendary. Them ain't, it's like,
Come on,
to
bro.
talk about,
Shit,
dog.
Rodagues, when y'all next show? They got anything
Shit.
lined up?
Oh,
We got some crazy shit, man. Like, so there's always a bunch of little shows, but right now I'm gonna just say we got a music festival in Dallas in April, the Deep Elam Festival,
Oh, shit.
and I'm so excited about the next Rodagues, man.
Oh yeah. Is that what we got the clips about?
I actually didn't put no clips in there about
All right,
that,
but
but I could definitely
what
give
clips
you
do we
some.
got?
I just got some highlights from performances around the town. Like
All
we
right,
got the
well-
Lockhouse Brewery. We got a bunch of when it's on. Like when we in town and functioning, it's like 2 a weekend. It's like 3 a week type shit. Like, and no matter how many people are in the room, no matter what the sound system is like, the goal is to go off. And at this point, we just blacking out.
Yeah,
like we
right.
hear that these joints is raw, and that's so beautiful. Because I swear to God, it's just like this blackout session.
My favorite one though was the one where we was on Amherst and the cops and your moms was there and the cops. But the sweet thing about it is like, you know what I mean? Like they literally have us in
Oh,
the
his
crowd.
birthday party?
Yeah, the birthday party, and he was handing out weed and everything else.
Bro, that shit is on YouTube.
Anti-venue.
Oh, anti-venue.
Yes,
Oh,
that
oh,
was
that one,
amazing.
yeah.
Legendary shit, man.
Oh my
Legendary.
goodness!
Yo,
I had like 3 L's in my pocket.
come on,
That was pretty
man.
crazy. And then the lights turn red.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
That was like our 4th joint ever, probably.
that was
like,
that was a great one.
That's the real
It sound like
anti-venue.
some up in smoke type shit.
That's the real
It
anti-venue.
literally was like
It
there was
looked
dust.
like-
There was dust, and we were kicking it up, so it was smoky everywhere, and the lights were hitting it this crazy way. And the cops came and let us do more songs, type, because it was like too powerful, man. We had everybody out there in like glow in the dark face paint. We just looked like a scene in itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out Buffalo,
when
man.
you passed in the crowd, like you ever hit Canal Side on a Thursday?
Yeah.
Everybody been that motherfucker smoking. So
Hell yeah.
I'm not surprised at that. But one thing I wanted to know is for those who don't know, as far as Rodagues go, like officially or unofficially, how many members is in Rodagues? Like we got the base
I
three,
don't think
but
that's
what's
the answer.
what's,
Nah,
but what's
yeah.
like in the background?
So
I don't know.
there are a few musicians, you know what I'm saying, but it is definitely like
A movement.
a movement in the sense of like
So y'all on some Dipset, Wu-Tang type stuff. It's
Type
more of
shit.
a faction, not like a group, but
Right.
everybody split off, do their own thing, come back.
right.
That's like
That's
it.
exactly what it is.
It's like we got a lot of believers.
Right.
Facts.
You know, and people willing to do whatever they can, whatever's in their power to contribute, you know, and that's not always beats and songs. That's
So you my Rhoda.
finances every now and then. Like, if you say you Rodagues, I'm not about to argue with you. Like, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Like, you say you Rodagues, I'm with it, bro. Like, you tell me what you about, and we could find some motion for you to make. Like, and we can... And that's all it is, man, because we the comfort zone. You know what I'm
Rodagues
So
saying?
you
cult?
definitely
Is it
gonna
a
weed
cult?
yourself
It's a
out
cult.
if you not
It
followed
is.
too.
And this
Charles
is why I
Manson
tell...
cult?
Nah, not Charles Manson, because they was on some other shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of murder involved in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We not murdering, we killing stages, and we keeping it kosher, and we keeping it cool, like a fucking living room. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
It's a brotherhood.
when you like those living room sessions, that requires an amount of comfort. You know what I'm saying, from each individual.
Right.
So
Facts.
everybody in their own. One person can't be in their head. One person can't be pissed off, or else it won't feel right. It'll just be like, what's going on with this individual?
Hell yeah.
And when you're in a Rodagues living room, or when you see us on stage, you just feel comfort. You know what I'm saying? You feel good in knowing that them boys is good up there. Them boys just gonna do their thing, and that's what we tell you. Like, you can stand there, you can wild out, but we just gonna do our thing up here, and if y'all fuck with it, then, you know what I'm saying? You one of us.
And you know, y'all just dropped a video a couple weeks ago. We're gonna end up putting that in the description.
I did see that. Like, matter of fact, I'm happy you brought that up because that video was hard. I like who's the creative mind by that?
That's me.
Okay.
That's me.
I mean, my man wears a lot of hats. Talk about it.
Come on. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I started this thing trying to be a director. So when I was in Madai, I was always carrying a camera around. And yeah, that's one of my things. I didn't have my computer for a little while, so we were a little delayed. But we're trying to make some more videos, make some more visuals and stuff, you know. Super important. That's all it is, man. I'm one of those doers that's so into doing, though. I don't really... Like, I do a lot. Ain't nothing to talk about.
I got a question for you.
Y'all boys definitely got a strong-ass formula.
Hell yeah. I think so, too, bro. I appreciate that.
What drives y'all, man? What drives y'all? Like, you know? Like,
I think each other. Kind of like... we be so open and shit. Like, it's kind of like, bro, I know you ain't trying to hurt me. I ain't trying to hurt you. Like, we got love. Like, we just grow. Like, I don't know. That should be inspiring, boys, to just keep doing it. Like, and then like the people too that be fucking with us, like random people just coming up to you like, oh, you whistle from or y'all Rodagues, like, oh. So it's
groupies.
Like, whoa,
we
hey.
get them too.
That's raw though. Like, that don't inspire you to keep doing this.
Yeah, no, I really do.
Damn teabag.
But you know what though? You know why I can respect that for real is because the fact that what I talking to y'all, what I get from it is y'all wear a lot of hats, y'all split up, y'all do your own thing, y'all come back, but y'all still have this sense of no one person is bigger than the group.
That's facts, man.
Yeah. I see that.
Stupid facts. Like, it's super important that we keep each other in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? We super competitive with one another, like literally to each other's faces. And it's only for the purpose of building each other up. You know what I'm saying?
Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron. And so that's how we trying to keep it from here on out. Just as clear as we can. You got something on your heart, say it. Otherwise, let's get this ring. You know? Let's get a ring. Let's get this shit.
I will say, that art is exhausting. Y'all boys drop. Shit go hard.
Thanks.
I listened to it. Start the go like 16 tracks on or something like that.
Quick 16. Couple interludes.
That romantic chord joint.
Fire.
That joint
Fire.
That's so
classic.
crazy
That's
about that
classic.
song, man. Because I can't lie. I personally don't like that song.
But you know what?
What's the story behind it?
It just represents a time period. So like I just appreciate it for what it is.
They don't
You
know.
feel me?
Well, that song is like probably our fourth song ever.
But you know what? It was a classic.
Classic.
I remember.
I knew it too when we recorded
I remember
it.
you sent me that joint when it was fresh off the
Take
the joint.
one.
Tape one, like I remember riding around in the G6 with that joint. Like, I was happy as ever. I was the first with the joint.
That's the OG version.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, it's crazy because like I used to work at
18
the
versions,
post office, and I was like working overnights, and I remember writing it, and then we went to the homie Scoop house, and then I showed him, and I was like, yo, bro, you gotta record your verse, but he fell asleep, high as hell, and then I was like, yo, bro, you gotta record your verse, and I was like, nah, this guy, he's not gonna remember his verse, and then he killed it.
James marked it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Word. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you good, though.
Come
That's
on,
fire.
off of sleep,
That's fine.
off of taking a nap.
That
Killed
right
that
there.
verse.
That
Come
right
on.
there was. I heard this. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I sung that on my
You
25th
got it.
on my birthday.
And the video was dope too.
That's crazy, bro. Because I want to redo the video now.
The
That
video
like
was dope too.
That's raw, bro. Yeah, dude, that's the transition though. Like that. I was telling you guys. That's why I like this podcast stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you can't fake the real on these, and that's what these videos are too. Like, I'm not trying to just make rap videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick a wall, stand in front of it. They got to be like real moments, you know. And that was a good time. That romantic horror train.
Yeah. But
We
you know
was
the
getting
crazy
bit
thing
like
is,
crazy.
like,
Hell yeah.
there's a lot of artists that, like, I mean, for example, I bet you before the Shiggy challenge, Drake did not know that In Your Feelings was gonna blow the way it did.
Fact.
You know what I
I knew it
mean?
was.
But
Oh, come on, good call.
Nah, he deserved that. He pulls that. He pulls that.
But you know what I mean? Like, artists, a lot of times the songs that pop is the songs that they just don't mess with.
Right.
I feel
Because
that.
like I said, with my brother making music, like a lot of songs that he couldn't stand, like the people loved. You know what I mean?
That's
So
my Lido.
yeah,
I don't like Lido at all.
that joint go hard. Remember
See?
that shit.
I hate
that joint?
song.
Remember,
I'm telling you, that's the one. Bro.
I played that joint. I played that joint with the 2K dances with my.
He
That's the
did.
one, bro. And I'm not just saying that because I made that beat.
He did
I
make the
promise
beat.
you. That's the one, bro. That is so hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it all. Like,
I mean, if
you
I hear
like
it come on in
love
a
it.
bar, I'm definitely cracking somebody over the head with a bottle. But I just hate it.
That's how it is.
Crazy.
So one thing I wanted to ask, because actually we had this debate. I can't remember when we had it, but we had it on the show. Or we might not. We have conversations outside the show, so it all trickles in and out. You know how it is. It's filtered. But what I want to say is, now we talking music. Okay, so you got a lot of music y'all made that you may not fuck with, but other people do.
Fact.
So as far as music goes, like, y'all mess with singles or underground? Because personally, I don't like singles.
Like pop radio joints.
Yeah, I don't do that. I like
would
to listen to music that, you know, people know, but it has like a cult following. Like, it's not like something everybody walking around rapping or singing.
And you got to play it back. Too.
We definitely
You can't
like
just
a
listen to it
music
once a day.
discovery group. Like, we go to certain, like, we
We'll
trying to
go
listen to
underground.
shit way before people listen to it.
Like
you
track
know, we
7
listen
on the
to it.
album.
Yeah, like if an album drops, we definitely listen to the whole
Like,
album. We're not looking for the
I
single.
just got mad at that nigga the other
I
day.
like
Like,
that.
bro, I be getting mad at him. Like, bro, why you ain't been putting me on to this shit? Like, I'll play something and he'd be like, yeah, bro, you ain't hear this track too. And this, why you ain't been putting me on to these tracks, dog?
That's
Oh my
important,
God.
man. Because there's so information overload right now. You know, there's so much music out here. It's time.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, my dad was a DJ, and we used to get these monthly, like,
Yes.
the top hits, you
Yes.
know, of the month, radio wise. And I grew to love them joints too myself. You know, I definitely appreciate a catchy hook because it's
Little
like
Wayne and Lloyd. I
it's
remember
genius,
that.
low key. You know, like to be able to say something stupid, simple, and have it affect so many lives. Like,
It's a gift and a curse, I feel
It's a
like,
gift and a
because it's the market is so saturated. Like,
Right.
you drop, like I said, tens of 20 million people listening to one song. Like you said, In Your Feelings.
Yeah.
It's a good song, I guess, but you ain't gonna catch me listening to
I
it.
hear you.
But it is a
hear
good
you.
song. I respect it. I respect what it did.
And my favorites are definitely of the underground, you know, right now. But like at the time when Dad was getting all these monthly joints, it was Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Polo Kanye at that. Like we definitely had hit makers that are like, I don't know, trying to reach to the underground right now. Our generation, we came up in a good time, man.
Yeah, we
Like,
definitely did.
music wise, we came up in a real
You know
good
what?
time.
Crazy because like 2004 was like one of my favorite years when it came to music. I mean, the Black Album dropped, College Dropout, the Carter One.
That's real. You could tell you had a big brother because
Yeah,
I had
man.
like 2 of them albums.
You know,
Like,
And see, and I have a different take on that because I agree too. That was heat right there. But then you got the DJ Unks and the Fables and the,
Fable on them wasn't for me.
that was.
I love it.
nah.
See, okay, so the Atlanta sound of music is popping now.
It's popping
I get
now.
that.
I loved it.
The Atlanta sound. But
loved
04, 05, nah, I
They
wasn't-
ran it.
Popping.
They ran it, but it
They
was
had white
trash.
It
teeth.
wasn't me.
And my
It wasn't
white
me, but
tee.
they ran it.
White tee.
It was all about them. It was all about them bars for me.
Hit the pool pass.
I hear you, bro.
I feel like it was the beats and the hooks.
It was about them bars.
That's all that got me.
Them beats
Listen,
was
I'm
hard.
sorry,
That's why I fuck
man.
with it. It was the beats.
They beats was it for me.
You got jibs. You got it was just trash to me. Like stuff you listen to that like, oh, that era was whack.
I mean, it was just a dance too.
See,
Like,
but that's the thing. That's the
Nah,
see.
man.
That's the
That's a
thing.
dancer era.
But that's the thing. There's a difference between the little catchy stuff, and then you got timeless music. You feel me? Like if you could play encore right now, it's still gonna make you feel some type of way.
Hell yeah, that's Hove.
You know what I mean?
That
You
was my
could play.
MySpace page.
But Kiss Me Through the Phone gonna make me feel some type of way too, though.
I hate
I
that.
second that.
Exactly.
Kiss me through the
I'm right
phone.
there. I'm right there. How you
What
go
you been
from
singing out the other
how
day?
you go from home to kiss me through the phone? Like
make me feel some type of way too.
But see, that's the thing though, because if you're gonna talk Soldier Boy, shout out to Soldier Boy, biggest
Soulja.
biggest comeback, Big Soldier, Big Young Draco.
Young
but
Draco.
the thing is, Kiss Me Through the Phone, that's commercial Soldier. Like we talked
That's
about
late
on the
Soulja.
one episode, House Party Soldier.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a different
Like
monster.
Gucci bandana.
Gucci band,
Come on.
Gucci like,
Zayn with that lean, like it's Mac.
I don't know. If
Free
that's,
Boy
I don't even know if those
Swag,
drugs
like-
were there at that time.
but that's all like 06,
Oh yeah,
07.
them
Okay,
drugs wasn't
06
there
or
that
so.
time. They was there.
Boom, you funny as
They just
hell.
wasn't abused.
No, they wasn't abused. They wasn't abusing abused. It wasn't. You know.
They sounded new.
I'm saying with that lean.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
My girl didn't know
Remember
what that
Whoop
was.
Rico?
Whoop Rico.
Okay.
That
So
was
that, so this gives me a good question. So, I mean, B, I think I already know the answer for you because we both was Hove back in the day growing up. Favorite artists back in the day, like who were they?
Back in the day,
Like
yeah,
I remember carrying around my big old CD player, listening to
my
Carter
CDs
1.
I had.
Like what CDs you kept in your book
I
bag?
had Lil Wayne. I definitely had the tune like Lil Wayne. I had the dedication, like
I'm
the
about
first
to say,
one. that
what
came-
dedication?
I had the first
Which
one.
dedication?
First dedication?
I had that. I had all Ludacris joints, all T.I. joints. Like I had, like, but before that it was all like East Coast, like DMX and Hove and like not.
Which dedication? Which dedication was working them on? That
The
was
second one.
two, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that was two.
The second one was the hardest one that everybody started
hell
fucking
yeah.
with Wayne with.
See, but that's the thing. I was on it in
That's-
2004.
that's
Like,
everybody- that's
Yeah,
everybody
but that was the
trying to-
one. That was the one that took him like.
Yeah, that's when everybody. That's
Yeah.
when I think
But-
Wayne's best mixtape is Drought 3.
Yeah.
Drought 3 is his best
Yeah.
mixtape.
I mean,
That's
that
the one
yeah,
that
that
got
joint
me.
hard, yeah.
That's the
But
one
I
that
was
got me.
rocking with Wayne like ever since
I fuck with a Millie.
early Cash Money. Like I remember going to the Rough Riders Cash Money concert. I was like 7, bruh. Like, and I was up in that DMX came out in the cage, and it was crazy, bruh. Like,
I was messing with
I've been
Wayne
loving
back,
music.
back when he was Squad Up.
Squad Up, oh,
Squad
yeah,
Up.
yeah.
Like Louisiana, like
I just was messing with
my
NSYNC.
guy.
Insane.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, my first concert was
Bye,
NSYNC.
bye, bye.
Yeah, but that
My
was
first
when they was
concert was the
wilding.
best of
That
both
was when they was
worlds.
getting
I
commercial.
rock with Justin.
I remember that. That was
Jack
8th
Fire.
grade. I was there.
7th.
You said
That was
who?
The best of both worlds.
7th
That's
grade.
NSYNC?
I don't rock with R. Kelly.
Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
What you doing, R. Kelly over here?
Yeah, we don't rock our Kelly. Fuck that.
Y'all
I love it.
episode 1.
Hold on, Trap. We don't rock with R. Kelly.
rock with R. Kelly.
Listen,
That nigga need to go. He not my
We don't rock with
man.
them copes, cuz.
Change that track.
I don't care what you say.
They performed Not Guilty,
Jay-Z put a heck of a performance on. Alright,
did.
because he was like, who the best rappers? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. And he said, nah. OC. Then
Come on.
Bleak came out. Myth came out.
Nah, he killed that.
Freeway
and he
came
was about
out.
to beat that ass too.
Yeah.
That man's butt on that
Yeah.
on that tour.
Yeah, that's crazy because later on, because R. Kelly ended up getting maced, and then
Yeah,
later
like on the
on-
side of the stage type
Yeah,
stuff.
then
Like
later
before
on,
he went on.
I forgot. I think it was the
It was Dame Dash?
no, Dame Dash. He didn't. What's the name? I
He
forgot.
ain't co-signed Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, he ain't
But
rock
anyway, it go. Like I remember Jay-Z came a few years later. He was on some remix and he was like, "Messing with Jay, you get maced." I was like, "Yo, I didn't even talk about." Huh? Yeah, they did
too.
They did too, but I went to the first one. So,
See, I respect that. That was your first.
That's
concert.
rough.
My first concert was Scream Tour.
yo,
Come on. See, that's better than me though. Still,
I used to be
My
the
shit
kid
was
that jumped up in the
NSYNC,
middle and
dog.
started Harlem shaking. Like, trying to get
Wow.
the attention. I used to be
Yeah,
that.
nah,
guy.
Shout out Special Delivery.
Ooh.
I was fat. I was too busy. I couldn't Harlem shake. I was going to jiggling
I was
too much.
fat, but I was Harlem shaking. Everything.
Yeah, you could dance back then, though.
Come on.
He was
That
crazy
was one
with
of
it.
them chubby
Taking it
athletes.
back.
Chubby athletes who could dance.
I was one of them skinny kids that always had like a 6-pack for no reason.
Lifting up this 7X with 2 arms. Take forever.
I ain't never seen skinny in my life.
Nah, that's
Picture
facts.
you posted on Instagram, bro. That was skinny.
No, that's facts. Nah, but you was like diesel as hell at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
You, 30 days though, bro.
Bro, when
30
you spent
days.
tonight,
30.
30 for
you
30.
was like you was diesel shit.
That's right. 30 days.
30 for 30.
30 for 30.
My man gonna get back on that way. He gonna
Real
get
That was
Why
Deion
y'all
Sanders
boys
30
just juice strong?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
You still look good, bro.
I'm trying to watch that.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I seen half of it.
Thank you.
I seen half
Absolutely.
of it, too.
If I didn't hit the gym, I'd be real sloppy right now, bro.
Yeah, you don't look sloppy.
Yeah, you really don't, bro. Like you look good, for real.
Thank you.
He Deion raw, but it's alright though. Ain't nothing to be hyped about.
That's black on black hate.
bro?
I got to see the whole thing for me to form an opinion.
Bro, the man was playing two professional sports.
No,
at the
that's
same
raw.
time, bro.
That's raw. But
Like taking helicopters to go
bro,
play
that's
at the
raw. I'm not saying
stadium.
that. I'm not saying that's not
Ah.
raw. But the point is, I got to. I'm like, I'm not seeing nothing. I ain't seen no prime time yet. I just ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen no
took my
Neon
fancy.
Dion yet?
I heard you.
I
He didn't get to that
only
part
seen,
yet.
Nah, I only seen 10 minutes of it, bro. I only seen like 10,
Yeah.
11 minutes.
You went from half to 10 minutes. Damn, pick a side.
It don't count. I don't
When it comes to football legends, Mona already blew his credibility.
You like
Violator
Stephen A.
sports.
talking about football.
Violators Sports, Violators, check it out. Early episodes.
The first episode we was talking about Deion Sanders.
We was in California cracking up at the infamous Kenny. Oh man, Kenny was like classic. Y'all got some moments, bro. I love Violator Sports.
Yeah,
Come on, let me get one before he gets first. He always getting some free shit.
Listen.
Nah, we got you.
Okay, come on.
My man James said he hit you up with an Artist Austin headband. He's still waiting on it.
Oh, I got you, bro. I should have gave you the joint that I wear all the time because that's the only one we got left.
Okay,
I got you.
Well, listen. This is what we're gonna do. We gonna need some new Rodagues Pagee shirt. And when that Violator merch come in, we got all y'all.
Come on.
But see,
even
it's
trade.
It's a different wave too because we gonna get the nice snug because it's the good quality joints. The joints you can get icy.
Inside.
The joints you can get real fresh in.
Okay,
wait till the Idols Become Your Rivals edition come out.
Come on.
See, I don't know nothing about that. You
Bro, you don't know about that?
You should be knowing shit.
Bro, you don't know about that?
What you doing?
Oh, what you doing?
You a half-ass violator.
The Mario ain't sitting like that, bro.
You dare turn your back to me?
Oh, hell no.
You enjoying?
I do want to say I'm very happy to have my man D Rose on Violators. You can't see him.
Yes, sir.
Definitely one of my top dogs in school back in the day. One of my
That
guys.
man saluted like the camera right
We
there.
talked about him at them house parties.
_Mario12, man.
Man, you hit the wham in the dorms. Hit him with the wham.
know, man.
Come on, the best freestyler ever.
Yeah,
About that back in the day, man.
Oh, okay.
I coached though.
Oh, come on.
he waving at it.
Hey, wait.
Everybody can't wait. Yeah, I always say when I'm through ball, I coach. So
That's facts, though, my man, coach.
Fact.
He on his second high school team.
Yo, real talk.
Yo,
He
but
coached at
I'm
Central.
like Kevin Durant. Nigga.
I ain't
No,
mad
he
at
plays
that. I ain't mad at that. But yo, one thing I want to say before we do rap, I want to have a little quick discussion because this is ongoing amongst me and my guys. So
Yeah.
I gotta have it with y'all. Violators, y'all might be sick of it, but oh well. This 6ix9ine shit, man. Like, it gets better and better every week. Like, you saw I don't know if you guys watch Vlad TV. You saw his baby mother,
Saw some
Sarah.
highlights. I saw her saying what she
She
needed to
was saying
say.
he snitch or something.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was.
saying he about to get out.
Yeah, he like. Mom, put up.
He about to die.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I
Witness
ain't see this.
protection.
Yo, okay, so the ongoing debate we having is because Moan real entangled in the culture, and I can respect that because I get there too.
A lost nigga. No.
You gonna get this work.
I stand my ground.
But the thing is, I respect that. But my issue with is we have this stance on snitching.
Emotional.
We have this savage ass stance on snitching. A lot of people don't respect what 6ix9ine is doing. But Mom, could you just do me a favor real quick for the Violators and the Rodagues?
Read it off.
Could you read that off real quick? And then you tell me, Violators, I need y'all. Because read this off, bro.
They stole millions from me. They were sleeping with my baby mom behind my back. They kidnapped me and robbed me. They plotted out my death. I'm supposed to do 47 years for them? No, stupid.
Stupid. Now you mean to tell me you facing 47 in the bank? You doomed. And you just found out your squad did you like that? The dudes you was riding with? You gonna sit there and take you gonna take that on the chain? Who taking 47 on the chain? It's easy to say hell no, I'm a real I'm not snitching. But though in different terms, a situation like that, how you come on?
Didn't he just get down with them boys a year prior?
Yeah,
It don't matter.
yeah.
You did that shit.
You was with them. You was with them boys.
That's what I'm saying. You was with them in the trenches.
They doing
that
you
shit.
that sound like that's just your karma coming back around. You shouldn't have gotten to that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I do agree with
So you gotta you sat there in the middle of that, fam. You gotta eat that shit. You gotta eat it up and you gotta take it on the chin.
Rob, they
I don't care. I don't care. You knew what it was, bro.
Mo, you my man, but I know you, bro. You're a very highly emotional person.
Look at you, emotional.
Moan, you're snitching.
Somebody piped your shorty.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Moan, you are definitely snitching in this situation.
Bro, you snitching.
What?
Nothing. I ain't saying shit.
If anybody, bro, I'm
No, you the first. snitching.
Because you stupid.
Bro, they put the heat up. They put some heat under your ass. You tell him, bro.
Saying shit.
Bro, you,
Look at
bro,
you. You can't even say that with a straight face. They said, I ain't say
He come out with the McDonald's. He going, oh no. He come out with the Chick-fil-A. Like,
You gonna do 47 years for them boys?
I ain't saying shit.
You gonna do 47 years for
Y'all
them
got
boys?
If I did that shit, I did that shit. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna eat my shit.
yo,
Yeah, but what are we talking about him doing though? Like sending a hitter?
Bro, whatever he did that shit. Sit your ass down and take that time.
I mean, cause like some
they
shit.
don't.
47 years, a long time.
Yo, bro.
47 years
Yo,
is a
bro.
long time, dog.
47 years life. It's the same. It sounds the same to me.
Listen,
Yo, bro.
same shit.
Yo, bro.
You remember back in the day with them stop snitching shirts?
Yeah.
Remember we said we were gonna have the ghost sign saying ghost start
No, not about it. Not with that. No.
Yeah.
Yo, we
Nah.
some twisted kids, man.
And the argument,
We got different parents.
The argument I tried
We
to
got
make
parents.
I got a parent.
is right.
You know, we
The
got
argument
parents.
I tried to make about the whole snitching thing is, I'm like, okay, it's one thing if you and your guys, y'all out, y'all robbing a bank, y'all putting in work, y'all doing something, you get caught, nobody else get caught. Then you supposed to take that on the chin.
Bingo.
I hear that.
I agree. You're supposed to take that. You ain't about to throw don't throw nobody under the bus.
Call me red-handed.
But this situation is a little. It's more delicate. He found out that they was piping his shorty.
I'll tell
They
somebody
were
they eat my
stealing
burger.
millions from him, and they plotted on
Bruh,
his
he
death.
let them niggas in, bruh.
Bro, that's
You
what I'm
got with
saying.
them
He-
to get
he-
on,
he-
bruh.
he-
You rapped about all this game.
he not-
You
he
ran
not-
around
you
mad
knew what you was
gangster.
signing up for, though.
You was
I
in
agree.
the
Nah, I don't
hood
think he
'cause
knew
you
he was
you
signing up
with
for that.
them,
Come on,
bruh.
bruh.
You knew you was
Hey, but it
good
don't
up
matter.
with
You-
them.
Hold on, you
I
about
agree. He
to,
not
you about to
solid.
smash my
He
job?
not.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And they just,
Nah, bro.
Let me go ahead and
Listen,
join up.
I think that was the main
They
thing. He
was
said,
just
okay, the
some grimy dudes
the
he
millions
got.
they tried to kill me. He did what? They piped my joint? Oh, hell no. Give me a camel, a pen, and a paper.
I got you with everything. And 21.
Yo, bro. If you were a millionaire, bro,
Cause you
and
got
you getting all this money,
bro.
you got all these jewels, and life is
They
amazing.
probably like, look at this goof. Oh, you
And you not gonna snitch?
This? All right.
Would you
I
snitch?
agree.
You personally.
I agree.
bro, I don't, bro.
And you a millionaire, bro.
I can't believe in myself sitting on saying telling nobody, bro. I'm not pointing nobody out, bro. I don't believe in that shit.
Bro, if they like you could be
We don't
free
believe you.
or do 47 years.
Bro, I'm gonna sit there and do that shit. I'm not telling on nobody.
I
That's
almost
not
dabbed
me.
you up, but I was gonna dead you.
Fam, I don't believe
Bro,
in that,
it's
bro.
different situations in the game,
listen, bro. If I came
I
here,
don't know.
bro, if I came in there and I knew what I was getting myself into, every situation, every circumstance at the point,
Bro, but if they didn't have my best
I'm not
interest at
snitching
heart,
on
I ain't
nobody.
got their best interest at heart.
Yo,
Like I said, if I
They
got
never had
I'm
it
not,
though.
I'm gonna take
You
it on the
know
chin.
that.
If I got
bro,
knocked
you
in the
bro,
head,
you
I'm
know,
gonna take that on
bro,
the chin.
you know what this game
said
shit
you
is,
wouldn't?
bro. You know what it is when
I
this
hear
game
you.
Who
related.
fault is it really that his shorty was getting smashed?
His
by?
girl fought.
Right.
It's
'Cause
his
he
girl
didn't with the
fault.
money.
So why is she mad? Why is she mad? You did all the damn Rico shit.
with the money.
His bitches get piped
That's
out.
weird.
At the end of the day, the man not.
Why
He,
you fucking
he not
homies?
we gotta call a spade a spade. He's not solid.
He's not.
He's not solid.
He's not of that cloth.
He wasn't built. He wasn't built for it. He wasn't built
So,
for
So
if that's
why-
the case,
so then
why
why
would he
we-
try to be now?
But so why are we so mad that he told? We know he's my whole
I'm
thing
not
is,
mad.
Might as well show that you're really not bothered.
Yeah, you know,
I mean, it's not like we
ride it
gonna
out.
see
Stay
it.
consistent. We all in
It just
or
goes-
not.
I
You
mean,
know?
we not about to see him, so it don't matter.
Listen,
The
if it
man's
comes
about to
down to
hide.
it,
You always
Let
got
that man
options
hide.
to explore, man.
Yo, y'all think he's still gonna rap?
bro, if he comes out and raps,
Oh, it's over,
you
it's
can't.
over.
No,
He comes out and raps,
he's
I'm gonna-
he's going to
It ain't
die,
over,
bro.
He's gonna be
Stop.
talking
It
stuff
ain't
on
over,
Instagram
bro.
Live
As
for
far
like-
as,
He's
as far
gonna
as the
die.
culture, as
He's
far as
gonna
the
die.
culture goes, he's a dub in the culture.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Bro, the coach. Listen, the coach is
Aggies
completely
was-
gonna fucking shit because if this man really comes out and puts out any tracks, people was going to find this man. They're going to shoot him. They're going to kill this man, bro. Nobody got time to be here.
not if you got that.
said
Not if you got that Cowboys line.
Straight up. Straight up.
don't matter. Don't matter.
OPP.
He known
Cat,
for
whatever.
that.
He gonna be in. He gonna have that special forces with him.
If he drops a track, there
got
are
no
going to
choice.
be certain people listening to it still.
For
Just
real.
like he
Just to
was
see
not
what
cut
it's
from this
about.
cloth the whole time, and people was going for it. I was
gonna-
watching that
I was-
Casanova interview.
He gonna have that
and
middle
he was
aged
saying
white
it like
demographic listening to that shit.
people really believed that, and he knew that he shouldn't be feeding into this. But it's tough. He just putting on such a good act. Like
Yeah.
people
My man
really
Fat Joe
believe
tried
this.
to give him the
Like,
Jews early, but he ain't want to.
So trolling is okay.
No, it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's going to jail for trolling.
Verse 1, I'm talking about, I'm mad at you because you smashed my girl. Verse 2, I'm talking about you stealing my money. And verse 3, I'm talking about I got off.
And you tried to kill me.
And I'm only sending the track to the cops.
They gotta release
They're
it.
the only people that's going to hear it.
They my distribution.
If you hear it, it's through them.
It's going to be Dummy Boy 2. Start snitching.
For real.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man, I think that, on a more serious note, I think that he and I have a common enemy. And it's not the Treyway. It's the law itself. You feel me? That's a setup. Like, this school to prison pipeline is a very serious thing. Like, we meant to go in there. He fighting the same people I'm fighting. I ain't got no problems with him.
No, I ain't got no beef with him either.
I wish.
It costs more to go to prison than to send you off to college. So
That shit crazy.
we can just keep that there.
And they doing that. They sending you there. They trying to. It's a setup. Like,
On the feds get that clink on you. Oh, it's good.
You
as
in
done.
there.
It's good as done.
forget work, forget all that. So if you want to drop a track too, after he get out after this, ain't nobody supposed to get away from this.
I'll be in
You
court
get away
with
from
an
this.
FBI hat on.
Some aviators. Cool. Alright, but Violators, man. This was a wavy episode. Like I said, as promised, we had the Rodagues on, man. Real solid dudes. Definitely some cool dudes. We're gonna have them on again, for real.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate
you
That
guys.
was awesome.
I've been waiting for this, guys. Since your first episode, I've been waiting for this, and here we are. This is beautiful.
And we coming back. Y'all gonna be on. That's a big fact.
Come on.
Like I said, man, I'm Jay Super Saiyan Jaffe.
Cool guy, JD.
Big Mo, Seymour Cake.
Rodagues.
On Insta.
RODAGUES.
New album soon. Come on.
Couple Jones.
Few Jones.
Few Jones.
You already know this. Art is exhausting. Make sure you check that out. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be disappointed. And we Violators, we out.